So today is Eclipse Day, April 8th, 2024, here in New York City. And of course, we're only supposed to get 89 to 90% coverage. I had wanted to go upstate, but I ended up being awake all night because I was so nervous about it. Because the nearest place with totality was 4 hours and 8 minutes north. And there were just too many issues. And like I was gonna have to buy car insurance as soon as I woke up, and that took an hour. Anyway, so I've had to keep lowering the bar. And now I'm just gonna try and see what I can see from here in New York City. But the last eclipse here was August 21st, 2017. And today is exactly like that day. It's really cloudy. So I'm afraid it's gonna be a repeat. And also like 2017, I number one, don't have the eclipse glasses. Number two, I don't even know where to buy them. I don't know where you can buy them on the day of an eclipse. So clearly I have not planned this out well, but we're gonna go on a little adventure anyway. So gonna get in the van here, load the bike, and see what I can see. I'm gonna go to the local Home Depot here in Queens and see if they have the eclipse glasses. According to Google, they do. Or I also read that you can possibly buy welder's glasses. So we will see. I don't know if I'm the only one who will have that idea or has seen that Google result, but we are now at less than 45 minutes. We're about 40 minutes from the eclipse. And yeah, as you can see, I'm extremely disorganized. I thought of this idea way after everybody else. I've seen people I know and people on social media are up in Montreal and Lake Placid, and I saw someone on Instagram who's in Niagara Falls. And I just have too much stuff on my mind living in New York City, and I had the idea way too late. But and I just saw that Casey Neistat tweeted that 99% eclipse is nothing more than a cloudy day. It's totality or nothing. He wrote this like kind of very binary tweet about the eclipse. So here I am racing into the local Home Depot parking lot, and you can already see that the light, well, you probably can't tell in the GoPro, but the light is already getting weird, sort of pre-eclipse. Yeah, I don't. Okay, so of course the eclipse glasses, they did have them, but they were sold out. So now I'm gonna go to the backup idea of trying to find welder's glasses. Let's see if this works. This guy, he said aisle 7 all the way down on the right. Okay, let's see. Not seeing. Oh, they're all sold out. Okay, so that was a total flop. A Home Depot employee told me that all the welder's glasses had sold out as of yesterday, and all the eclipse glasses had sold out by Saturday. So I am just simply going to go down to the Long Island City waterfront and see if there's an enterprising hustler who is selling them like sort of old school New York City style. Although when there was the eclipse in 2017, I don't remember anyone doing that. I don't know if there's any street hawkers that would have thought of that idea, but it's worth a try. The cloud cover definitely isn't abating, but well, worst comes to worst, I'll go down to the waterfront. I always love it down there anyway. The sky is starting to get dark over there here at Queensboro Plaza. You can see there's all of a sudden sort of like I don't know if you can tell, there's like a shadow effect in the clouds. So I'm racing towards the waterfront. I see tons and tons of people with the eclipse glasses, and I'm feeling obviously like a complete fool because they all bought them and I don't know where to buy them. I'm still hoping to see maybe a vendor because it's not totality, it's too dangerous to look up because of the 10% that the sun won't be obscured as the moon casts its shadow here on the Earth. I'm down here at the Long Island City waterfront, which is known as Gantry State Park. Those are the gantries behind me. And the sun is up somewhere, is up there. And you can see how, I don't know if this translates in a GoPro, but the shadows definitely feel different. Let's see. Yeah. I don't see anybody. I was hoping there might be, as I said, a hawker down here selling the glasses. I'm so disorganized, I didn't even bring normal sunglasses or a hat. I'm just realizing I was so nervous leaving the house that I forgot everything. I'm just here with a bare head. So I started talking to this random family that were walking by, and they gave me a ripped half lens of the Eclipse glasses that they found on the ground, and I've been able to, I can actually see the eclipse if I keep my other eye covered. And it's better than nothing. They said there definitely were glasses hawkers down here, but they didn't know where they were. So, and I also, because my van is triple parked, it's like wildly illegally parked. I will say this, it is a good vibe down here. Well, this is sort of having a good ending. I found a pair of glasses that were ripped in half, and I found a sticker in my van, and I taped them together, and now I can see what's left of the eclipse. I can see that the moon is clearly starting to move away from the sun, but still very actually happy that I found these glasses. I think people are ripping them in half in order to cover their iPhones or Samsung phones or Google phones to try and get use one half as a UV filter for the eclipse to be able to film it on their phone without messing up the phone. What's amazing about these cheap UV glasses is that they cut through the cloud cover and allow you to actually see the moon and the sun overlapping each other now as the eclipse starts to pass. And yeah, it is really incredible. Of course, it's not like I'm seeing the sun in any great detail, but it's awesome to just see the power of this like celestial moment, as the BBC describes it. So Center Boulevard here in Long Island City has essentially become like a parking lot. This is where I've been triple parked. Thankfully, the local NYPD precinct, the 108th, are being fairly lenient. I don't see actually anybody getting tickets. Everyone just kind of hanging out, including these the rideshare drivers over there, and the food trucks, such as this one behind me. All the taco trucks here and shawarma trucks are having a field day, getting an unusual amount of business for early spring. Well, viewing the eclipse here in the city was, of course, a gamble, and it ended up being a mixed bag. But it was still an awesome experience, and it was definitely inspiring. Of course, the next eclipse, I think why I was putting so much pressure on myself is that the next eclipse isn't for 20 years, 2044. So, and there was an eclipse last year. I saw there was an eclipse last year that I didn't even know about, that apparently went directly over, it had totality over what looks like Albuquerque, where I lived briefly in 2020. So yeah, apparently there won't be another show like this for a couple of decades. But I'm glad I came down here. It ended up being super fun. I'm glad I was able to MacGyver these glasses back together.
Yeah,
the end of our little eclipse adventure here in New York City. The sun up above is now completely blocked by pretty heavy clouds. And so as much cloud cover as we had earlier during the 90% moon shadow, I think we actually got lucky in hindsight, because now you can see it's gray and overcast over there. It actually, looking over Manhattan, it almost looks like it could rain. So I'm going to consider this a win, albeit. And now, as the very last of the eclipse ebbs away above me, I think I can say this actually, in the end, was a good experience. I had much higher hopes for it, of course, but it was still great. And you know, the fact that I was able to patch together some glasses and I made it down here before 3:25 p.m. Eastern time, it ended up being pretty great. And now I'm here just in this gorgeous waterfront park with all these, of course, hideous towers that they've built all along here. This used to be just completely destitute waterfront land where I used to love to hang out. This is a great place to come and chill in the summertime, before it was developed. But the park itself is pretty awesome. And there we can kind of say like goodbye to the celestial event. And thanks for watching, guys, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. And very crucially, I missed the traffic cops giving out tickets, so I left just in the nick of time.